Hello friends, welcome to the assessment series 23 on YouTube. Friends, where we explore the intricacies of Sino-Vietnamese War. Join us as we analyze the tactical operations, administrative challenges and the strategic outcomes influenced by the key players like China, Vietnam and the United States and Soviet Union. Friends, stay tuned for in depth historical insight and detailed assessment. And friends, as we have promised, don't miss our upcoming series on 1947-48 war, premiering on July 28th. Friends, where we will delve into the pivotal moments and strategies that shape the conflict. So, friends, please subscribe now, share with your friends, and join our growing community of historical enthusiasts. Let's start with the today's part 23. Question number 1. Friends, question number 1 states in 1981, Vietnam's dry season offensive in Cambodia initially did not provoke a violent reaction from China. So this changed in May 1981 due to political events. So friends, how did the initial lack of violent reaction from China reflect political considerations? Under this, what specific events in May 1981 prompted China to escalate violence? Next, how did China's response shift as a result of these events? Question number 2, which states China's military action in May and June 1981 targeted Hill 400 and Hill 1688 along the Sino-Vietnamese border. These actions demonstrated strategic objectives. So friends, what were the strategic objectives behind China's attack on Hill 400 and Hill 1688? Under this, how did these attacks align with the China's broader goals in the region? And next, what was the impact of these attacks on overall Sino-Vietnamese war? Question number 3, which states in 1981, diplomatic moves, including Chinese collaboration with Thailand and a visit of US Secretary of State Alexander Haig to Beijing, influenced the military strategies. Under this, how did China's collaboration with Thailand impact its military strategy? What role did the US visit to Beijing play in escalating violence? And next, how did these diplomatic moves affect the regional power of dynamics? Question number 4, which states China intensified its support for anti-government guerrillas in Laos as a part of its regional strategy against Vietnamese influence. This reflected a broader geopolitical approach. So friends, what was the significance of China's support for guerrilla movement in Laos? Under this, how did this support influence the regional dynamics of the Sino-Vietnamese War? And next, what implications did this have for Vietnam's military strategy? Question number 5, which states despite multiple external pressure, Vietnam remained steadfast in its Cambodian strategy during the Sino-Vietnamese War. So this demonstrated its military and strategic capabilities. So friends, how did the Vietnam steadfastness in its Cambodian strategy highlights its capabilities? What external pressure did Vietnam face during this period? And how did Vietnam manage to resist this pressure effectively? Question number 6, which states, in 1982, domestic political distraction in China, such as the CCP, 12th Party Congress, and tensions between Deng Xiaoping and the PLA influenced its military priorities. Under this, how did domestic political distraction within China affect its military actions in 1982? What were the key domestic issues that diverted attention from the conflict with Vietnam? And how did these distractions impact the intensity of hostilities with Vietnam? And last question of this series, question number 7. Friends, the FULRO activities in the Central Highlands of Vietnam aligned with the China's geopolitical objectives, indicating the use of proxy movement in the Indo-China War. So friends, how did this FULRO activity in the Central Highlands serve China's strategic interests? What does this reveal about the use of proxy movement in the regional conflict? And next, how did the involvement of FULRO impact the broader dynamics of Indo-China War? Friends, here we come to the end of assessment series 23. For assessment series 22, friends, please check out its comments. Friends, please do subscribe and hit like and share among your friends. And stay tuned for more updates. Thank you.